With all the batteries on the job site, you have to ask yourself, why in the world are we just seeing this product now? This is DEWALT's ToughSystem 2.0 dual charger and storage box. This is a great system for anyone who has the ToughSystem or doesn't, because you can use this in multiple areas and you don't have to have the ToughSystem to use it. You can see we have our cord wrap in the back along with a 3 amp USB-C output that is rubber covered, so it's going to be able to take a little bit of that water. This is IP55 rated. On the top we do have some lights to tell you what's going on inside the box if you are charging it. Inside, when you open it up, the top has 2 battery chargers. Each of them are 4 amp. Then there is a USB-A outlet here. This is 2 amp, and you have storage in the bottom. All the electricity comes in and goes directly to the top here. There is no electricity or anything going to the bottom. This is a lockable system, and to close, you have to lift up on this arm, go down. You can put a lock through here like you can most of the other ToughSystems. This is a half box, so if you want to stack on top of it, you also can. Very sweet system. As we said, it's IP55 rated, and you can see the gasket along the top. This is cool, and there's a fan on the inside, so you can charge the batteries with the door closed. That fan will make sure that things don't overheat, but it will also charge them with it open. The cord that was in that wrap is a 2-prong plug with a 6-foot cord. It's going to allow you to get pretty close to any outlet. Once it's plugged in, we can open this guy up, take 2 batteries, put them in the top. It'll charge 1, it'll charge 2, doesn't matter. You can see on the top, we're starting to get the red lights blinking. These red lights are gonna blink just like they would on any other charger, letting you know thermally what's happening or if they are charging. You can hear that fan. It is blowing air right there. This can sit in this configuration. Obviously, it could use a little bit of weight in the bottom, but still is pretty good. Not the heaviest of batteries up here, but it has a slight lean forward. The USB-A outlet here can be used while the battery is charging. Other batteries, no issue. Again, 2 amp. And if you wanted to close this guy up, we lift on that handle, take it down, can be locked up, no issue. And then on the top, we have the same lights letting us know what's going on. Inside, DEWALT says we can store upwards of 12 batteries. That's obviously going to depend quite a bit on the size. I have multiple different batteries here. I just thought I would try to put however many I could inside here before we get to the point where you're not going to be able to have any room left. Now, I can tell you by stacking these in, it's not my best stacking work here, but at the same point, we're getting quite a few batteries in. So here, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that was a pretty general amount of batteries, no big deal. Still have the USB-A on. There you go. There's a carry handle on top so you can use it. This gets quite heavy with all those batteries. And without them, it's not really that heavy of a unit. And if we wanted to pull this out, we actually have room to probably put more batteries inside here. Boom, there's your 12 batteries. And that includes a Flexvolt. So there's a ton of room for batteries inside here, along with multiple other items. You could pick anything. It doesn't have to be batteries to put in the bottom. But to me, it starts to make sense. You can actually go through here and just keep all your batteries, make sure they're charged, make sure you have everything good to go. And if the system is coming off the job site at night, you at least know you have 2 batteries in here that are going to be charged in the morning, and you can continue with a 4 amp charge again on each to get the job done. I think that's pretty sweet. So I have to ask, what are the downsides of this box? And there's only a few of them that I can think of. One, putting this box out in the sun, maybe in Arizona or someplace where it gets really hot, it's going to give you a very hot box. And because this is IP55 rated, everything is going to stay inside here as far as heat. Although you have a fan that's supposed to keep everything cool, is that going to stop this box from not becoming a 160-degree oven if it's kept outside? So there, one downside. Other than that, if it's used normally, even inside in a warm area, I think you're gonna be completely fine. The first thing that's gonna break on this box, and not because it's made inexpensively or cheaply, it's just simply because someone's not gonna look and they're gonna try to close this once this lever is down and in the, holding this up position so you can use it. That is just a small screw in a rubber wheel that is holding it there. That is probably going to be the first thing that's going to break. And the reason why that is here is because you have the cord that is going in the back, basically up on a 90-degree angle so you can wrap it. They're trying to not have you pinch that cord as you roll this all the way over, or for it to go too far back and then the box basically is going to lay on its back. So a great design here as far as usefulness, as long as someone looks at it and says, hey, lift before I close. Now, also with that said, in order to get to that spot where you have to lift it, you can see I'm going open and closed here, you almost have to push it down so that it's locked. If you do, somebody pushes on that, that's gonna snap. Then you lift and go out. On my box in particular, I can open and close without it going into that, so maybe it'll last longer. Now you also have tool connect abilities right here. That'll screw in direct, so if you want to use your DEWALT Tool Connect, no problem. As far as I can see on this, this is something that anyone would use. It doesn't matter. This is something to me that I'm questioning why this hasn't been out since 2010. I mean, this is an awesome box, an easy way of charging, a great way of even storing your batteries out from anywhere else, and you can open it up, grab your batteries, charge 2 of them, and rock and roll. Seems like a no-brainer, but why hasn't anyone else done it? You look at all of Milwaukee's stuff that goes on their pack-out system and it's all outside. But that kind of defeats your point of your pack-out system in a way, because you're not protecting anything that you have, and everything again is out and able to get into the elements, get dusty, get wet. I'm amazed that it took this long for one of these to come across our desk. And I'm curious as to what you think about it, as why you think someone else hasn't come out with a complete battery charger and box for their systems. That's my question for you. Leave that in the comments. As always, we appreciate your time. Give us a like in this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have a great day.